Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a hair review on this AliExpress hair that I have in right now. So if you're interested, then keep on watching. Okay, so we're just going to get right into it. I have in 3 bundles and a half with a closure in my head. I have in a full 26, a full 24, a full 22, half of a 20, and a 14-inch or 12-inch closure. I forget the deets, but I do have in a closure in my head. The texture of hair I have in is the Brazilian Wet and Wavy, and this hair is from Lisa Virgin Hair Store. I did do a review on one of their other hairs, which is their Peruvian hair, so you can go ahead on my channel and check that out. But let's just get into the specs of this hair. First and foremost, I did make a full lace wig with this hair. I have, like I said, a full, sewed it in, and then I have my closure going on at the top. And that is my closure. You guys can't, the whole bang piece is just used as the closure is used as my bang piece, should I say. Okay, so this is not the natural state of this hair. I actually have a clip. I showed you guys, seen it in my last video, the natural state of this hair, but I'm going to insert a clip right now so that you guys can see. Okay, so that's exactly what the hair looked like without any manipulation, just a wash and dry. That's what the hair looked like, all 26 inches. As I told you all, I did have 26 inches, and right now this hair does not look 26 inches. I did cut it, and I think I cut it at like a 20, 22, mainly a 20 going on. And the reason why I cut it was because, honestly guys, the 26 inches, even though it was long, it wasn't good long. It was long, it was dry, it was frizzy, it was tangly, it was just not good. And whenever I have long hair and the ends are dry, frizzy, and tangly, and if it's nothing that I can do to kind of like rejuvenate the hair and just get it to how I want it to be, I start to chop, because I don't like messy looking hair. I like for my hair to be nice, uniform, sleek, and just really pretty. So I just could not deal with that. Let's get into shedding and tangling. This hair does shed. I believe all hair shed. The shedding is not minimum. I kind of get enough shedding, but it's not a lot. If I run my hands through my hair right now, I do encounter some shedding. So I did not personally seal my wefts on this particular hair. So yeah, it does shed. So let's just talk about tangling. Thank God I haven't had any hair from AliExpress that has matted, but this hair does tangle on me. This hair kind of gets dry once you start to wear it, especially like once you go outside or if you're lounging around the house. It gets dry. I'm not a type of person that parts my hair in the middle and bring it all the way up to the front. I like to leave some hanging in the back and then have it, some in the front. So the hair that I do leave hanging in the back, it gets really frizzy, and I find myself throughout the day like being really self-conscious about the hair, because I know it looks horrible, and I have to kind of like take it and like run my fingers through it and then throw it back, and I don't necessarily like that. So as far as tangling, I do get some tangling from this hair, and I'm not a big fan of it. So as I showed you all, the hair was like a nice wet and wavy hair. I will say whenever I wet the hair, it did wave up really pretty. However, once it dried, it did not give me a really good look. Like I said, it just got really dry and frizzy, and I hated that. So to get the dryness and the frizziness out, I tried deep conditioning the hair. I've tried treatments on the hair. I've tried ice treatments on the hair. I've tried everything for this hair just to get it back, and it didn't work, especially in its natural state. So I said, well, how about I just straighten it and then go from there. I did straighten this hair, and honestly, I didn't like what it looked like straight. It was nice and pretty. However, the ends were like super thick, but they weren't good thick. And if, when you have hair on your hair and it's like scratchy, or you lay somebody on somebody's head and lay on somebody and it's like scratchy, like, oh, your hair, that's exactly what it was like, and I hate that. No hair should be scratchy or uncomfortable. So that's what it gave me, and I also noticed that it's stiffed up, and it's when I had it straight. So I said, well, you know what, let me curl it. as of now, I have these like really loose curls in my head, and this was from a flat iron, and all I've been doing each night was just like putting 2 little bantu knots on the side, look like Princess Layla, and I just put Leia and I just put those in my head, and then I wake up every morning and take it out, and I just get this nice little pretty look. And the curls kind of worked, but I still get the frizziness and tangling and stuff like that. So in all honesty, it's just the hair. I've tried everything to make it work, and whenever I do wear my hair, I try to maximize it to its best potential. So I try to make sure that it's really good. You know, I try to just bring out the goodness in the hair, and for some reason it just did not work for me. Would I personally spend my money on this hair? Not at all. I wouldn't. But would I throw this wig away? Not at all. I will pull the wig out. You know, I would, once I put it up, I would put it out and wear it again, but I'm just not going to sew it down into my head because I know I'm going to have problems. On to the closure, and I'm not going to speak too long on the closure. I honestly do not like the closure. I do not think that the closure is Brazilian hair. I think that this closure has to be like Remy hair. The texture of this closure is just not nice. It's super stiff. It's just, this is the closure here, and I just don't like it personally. It's just not the best. Every day I find myself that I have to flat iron it to give it back this nice bump that I have. It just gets really rough on the ends, and it's just not a good closure in my opinion. I don't think it's 100% Brazilian hair. I could be wrong. When it's wet in its wavy state, it's really pretty, but once it's dry and the ends are brittle, and it just looks really unattractive. So in summary, the Brazilian wet and wavy hair from Lisa Virgin Hair Store is a miss for me. I don't necessarily like the hair. I wouldn't recommend the hair. I'm kind of bummed that I had a bad experience with it because I just knew I was going to be killing it with my 26 inches of wavy hair, but unfortunately I'm rocking 20 inches of loose curls. But that's all I have to say for this hair. I will leave all information down in the information box down below. I'm Drugstore Queen Nene to all my new subbies. Hey boos, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye y'all.